Yes, people, welcome to Never a Foul. It's a nice Friday. If you're in the UK, I think if you're in the north or in the mid of England, then it's going to be hitting a nice temperature, 25 plus. If you're down south, you're hitting the 20s and the nastiness. So, but on that notice, smash the like button and also subscribe if you're new. And I'll be posting everyone's channels as well, so you can actually have a look. Actually, how about this? I'm going to go on a spree of promoting people's channels just before what's it called? The games return on the weekend, so you can actually have a full view of their channels and you can go subscribe properly. But yeah, man, what you man saying, man? This international break, we're starving, man. We're starving. But rumors are rumors. We gotta act on it. We gotta talk on it. D, name a price.
What are you telling me?
Come on, man.
What are you telling me? Last week we were talking about the only team that's picking up points is United.
This is good. Oh wait, connection went. Oh shit!
I've been back in, bro. I've been back in. Last week you're talking the most.
I need a Chelsea fan in here, man, to get deflected so they can get deflected. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who that person was. I think you know what it is. Like no joke, it was AI in it. I was taking a break.
AI,
yeah, I had the computer like an AI version of me, man. Juma Mubarak as well.
Bro, what are you telling me though? What are you telling me?
Nothing, man. I'm just, you know,
you're enjoying a break, not watching United. I would if I was you.
No, you know what it is. I'm more eager to see if this guy goes or not in it, like, or what results happen and whatever happens. I'm just kind of, you know what it is at this point. It's just
tired of this flip flop, bro. This Havaiana looking every day, every other month. It's I want Ten Hag in minutes. No man, Ten Hag out. Oh, I want him out now. Like
here we go.
Changes like the weather, man.
Bro.
Do you know
just a month ago, you were doing up lectures to us, telling us how everything's changed, and now you're telling us, I just want this guy to go. You're fed up.
Well, two things could be right though. The thing is, I'm still in the camp of things have changed. It's just that what I saw against Liverpool has not changed. He went back to He went back to the old ways. The old days.
Die hard, yeah. Like any guy come on, we gotta know this. You knew this with a manager. A manager that doesn't have the tactical nous to be up there with the likes of Arteta, Maresca and so on. Now, let's be honest. Tactically...
Whoa. Wait. Say that again. Say that. I didn't quite hear.
Well, Hooks, I already rate Arteta tactically. Doesn't mean I rate him for his achievements. He's a good tactical manager. Enzo Maresca is a good tactical manager.
Yeah, that was very
good managers.
Wait. Is he though? How is he? Because last time I checked, they just drew.
No. We're not. I don't base tactical managers off of results. Let's be honest here. De Zerbi is a great tactical manager. The results will never prove it, though. The results don't show it enough to show how good of a manager he is. But tactically, very good. Ten Hag, on the other hand, we've seen in game there's no change to the tactics, and if there is any change, it's let's all sit behind the ball and counter. This is 3 years now. We've seen this. He doesn't have that in-game change. So when you guys set up you have Ruud van Nistelrooy come in to change the setup. Bring it all to what do you call it? The attacking. What is it? What do they call it? It's going to be Joga Benito, bro. And then yesterday, I'm hearing on the Mandem talk about 4-2-4 being handled by Ineos. Apparently, Ineos are making the calls on what formation. Yeah.
No, that is.
Oh my god, that's insane. That's insane.
Ineos is the real manager.
Bro,
right.
Yeah.
Mask off, and you see. So
what really isn't adding up to me? What isn't adding up is that again we get painted this whole new picture. It's changed. Erik Ten Hag is going to do this, but 3 games into the season, they expect Erik Ten Hag to maintain all these changes and. No, this guy is the guy that he showed you. He showed you his backside 2 years ago for the whole season.
Last season.
I mean, in the first season, he didn't really play good football, but the results looked okay. But now you're really starting to have the results that aren't okay.
If that's, but you know what, that's the case. The thing is, look, I wanted to give him a second chance. It is what it is to prove himself, and I would back that situation. It's like, I don't know, just like anything in life, you can't always. Not everyone sticks to their words. Actually, people change their minds every day. I don't need to stick to it just because you know what that's called being stubborn as well. At the same time, just something that we don't like about people is how people can be so stubborn and want to be small-minded. I just wanted to be open-minded about a situation because I genuinely believe that he would change things up. I don't think he has. I think he's tweaked little bits and bobs and got other little bits and bobs in the house, but it hasn't exactly happened, innit? Like to the way I preferred it.
There's a difference between being stubborn and maintaining your word.
Why is it maintaining your word within? Sorry, D. Like, why is it maintaining your word within football? Because I get. I said, how about my word? I said I'll back whatever Ineos do. I got laughed at because Ineos decided to stick with Ten Hag. So I said, fuck. Now I have to stick with my word that I'll stick with 10 up, but I gave it a clause. My own clause. Hooks was here. I said, I'll give him 10 games, but if he fucks up in the first 3 games in a manner that I don't like, then I'm done. It's as easy as that. So I stuck to my word.
I hear you, but do you know what it is? The way I see it, Cass, is that when you say, because this is what I was hearing, when you said you're going to give him a chance, I expected to at least see you give him a chance. Not
I did
track back on your words within a few games. 3 games.
I did. I just lost shit. No, you know what it is? The Brighton game, I gave an excuse, and I didn't want to, but I gave an excuse. And then it's the manner you just lost to your arch rivals when they didn't even need to get a gear 2 at home at your own gaff, and it made me feel a way that I felt when they beat us before. So I was like, nah, this can't run. Now for me, that's
so basically what you're saying is you admit everything that you said in the summer you was wrong. You've been proven
not
wrong.
About Ineos, not about Ineos, maybe about
the manager and about your team.
About the manager, yeah. I don't think the team's bad. I think it's just being I don't think it's being used to the way it needs to be used, in it. Because you know what, I'm one of them ones that don't subscribe that actually, you know what, I don't actually think Casemiro is mad washed. I just think he's getting told to do a role that he has never done before. And you know what? It's exposing him differently. Mine is regressing right now because he's getting exposed differently in a way the midfield shouldn't be used. It's too ping pong like, and it's annoying. The line up front, you got an inverted fullback, but you're playing with a false 9. Make it make sense. Why are you doing that? That's the whole point of taking control, no? And even the defensive line, but bar Leicester, I think who's got the lowest, the leavest line in the league. It's back to Man United again.
Wait, we played.
I saw that.
No, but the thing is, he makes mad runs. People don't understand. Havertz makes a lot of runs inside inside the box area. Xerxes was dropping mad deep with Bruno. But anyways, look, the whole point is like I don't mind admitting that I'm wrong about a certain situation. I'm fine with that, bro. Because you know what? I'm a human. You know what I mean? I make mistakes. This is
I hope he's there. I hope he's there in about 2-3 weeks' time. That's what I have to say, man.
Oh, what when face you? You know what? Actually, can I ask a question quickly?
I forgot we got you in a few weeks as well, Cass.
Yeah, that don't worry me.
It's the end of the month, trust me.
That don't worry me. Wait, you're laughing, but last time I checked, we haven't even spoke since you lost online.
No, we spoke. We were there I was there on the Monday show. Don't do that. I was there on the show.
No, you wasn't.
On the Monday show.
No, you wasn't. You said to me that your
no, you're right. My mum was there.
Okay then. Okay then. I don't know why. Can everyone on this panel and actually people in the comments, can you put your hand up if you've collected 3 points at home this season?
Why are you making bare stipulations?
Wait.
Just make one game at home. So we have collected points
Put your hand up. Look.
Yeah. No. I'm putting my hand up.
Just a question.
One finger's in the air, people.
Months. Have you won at home this year? Are you on gaff? Have you seen your team win at home this year? Wait. Go on. Did you beat Brentford?
Yeah, I think I have.
Wait. D. You know, you spent a lot of money. You got a few new players this summer.
All right, guys. All right. Do you really want to do this? Do you really want to do this right now when we've got you 2 weeks time at home? I don't mind it. Don't mind it. Manager bounce time, innit? You know what I'm saying? Manager bounce time. You're gonna see. When you face
Wait. We thought Glasner was meant to be the next second coming of flipping. Let me not even say because you might get offended. You meant to be the next best thing since sliced bread.
No, you're gonna see. We've got our reasons. I'm not gonna list our reasons because there's gonna be called.
How's Kamada doing? You thought he's gonna replace Elise? Kamada,
we've got our reasons. How many first teamers did we have against Chelsea when we picked up a point against them? 14.
Actually,
14. You probably didn't know exactly, but that's what I'm saying. 14. We had 5 academy players.
By the way, you made me very happy that game. You proved me wrong a little bit. I made me a very happy man. I'm very happy,
bro. I'm telling you.
Realize,
our season. I've said our season starts after the international break, and I love the fact that we got.
I think that might be the case.
Break.
I think that's
we got Southampton to be fair.
To be honest, I think the season really kicks into gear after the international break. I think after these first 3 games, a lot of teams just been feeling.
Who should be fitting it?
Out what teams? And
no excuses.
And that's the thing.
This is, I was gonna say, this is a perfect segue for me, innit? Because there's 3 things that I wanted to say in it, but now I've got to change the order in it because of the segue. Yeah. So
see, you make it very hard quickly to support Palace. Palace is technically like my dad that hates me, but I don't give a shit. My actual team that I like to go and watch here and there is Crystal Palace.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to watch Man United.
I've been talking since I was about what 17, 18. But you make it very hard to support Palace, like sometimes a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like well, they're not my local. Millwall are my local technically. Well, they were not anymore, but Palace. I like going down to Palace.
Yeah, but you see, I love Palace as well.
No, we don't give a shit.
I love Palace as well. Do you know why? You know why, innit? Ian Wright, you get me. We always have a connection, innit? You know them way there. And last time,
Ian Wright and Eddie Nketiah.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a fan, we loved it. We love to see it.
Last time we was on, brother man, you know, I showed some love in it, but you was like, wait, hold on, it's not over the line yet. But now it's over the line. You saved me. You took Eddie Nketiah away. So out of love for that, yeah, bro. After this show, give me your Twitter, yeah, your YouTube. Man will retweet all of your posts, bro, because the love that I have for you now that you've taken Eddie Nketiah away from me, I cannot explain.
You know what I'll say to that? I'll say check your own mirrors. Check your own mirrors before talking about love to Palace for taking Nketiah, because that bench that you had against Brighton was stinky. And remember,
they're missing 4 players though. They're missing 4 players though.
Oh, what's going on? I come here with love and joy, and man's trying to swing for me, bro.
You disrespect Nketiah too much. Too much.
Whoa. I'm grateful, bro. I'm great. I've been told by the Most High that I should be grateful for good things that happen in my life, and this was a very good thing that happened in my life. So I'm grateful.
You can be grateful for that, but I'd be worried when looking at the bigger picture, because I feel like Arsenal are going to be exposed this year.
Yeah.
All of those years of you think that you're going to be winning something, and we saw it. You saw Nketiah, but who did you bring in?
Razza. We got Razza. That's an upgrade, dog. That's an upgrade.
Well, you lost Reece Nelson. You lost Smith Rowe. You lost Nketiah. Are you winning the league?
Bro. Winning leagues, all due respect, bro, is a conversation that you can never be part of, bro.
No. You can say that, but I'm asking you a question. We're not going to be part of it, but are you winning the league?
Yeah.
Are you winning the league?
Okay, yeah, we're going to win the league. What now?
All right, cool. We'll be here.
Hook, you don't even believe that. No, Hook, say it with some conviction. Say it with some conviction.
Bro,
okay.
Again.
You said it like man had a gun to your head. Say it like you believe it, bro.
Whoa. What the 2 fans that can never chat about winning a league?
Say it like you believe it, bro.
Hold up.
We are going to win the league. Arsenal FC, yeah. We are going to win the league.
Based on what?
Based on what? All of that, bro.
Based on what?
What do you mean based on what? Okay, based on the fact.
Okay, cool.
Let him go. I'm trying to hear him dig. Go on, dig.
Okay, cool. Based on the fact, yeah, that although we haven't upgraded in the one area that was the biggest priority for us to upgrade, yeah, we've actually upgraded our squad. A squad, yeah, that last season with a lot of dross that we got rid of, finished 2 points below Man City, who won the league. Yeah,
man, like
we've started the first 3 games of the season. We've taken 7 points out of 9. Yeah, unfortunate in the Brighton game. If things go a different way, maybe on a different day, things go differently. But they didn't. Yeah. But at some point in the season, yeah, I expected Arsenal to drop points. Arsenal was never going to win 38 games. I'm sorry.
Wasn't you man supposed to chase Chelsea's 15 goal record?
We've conceded 1 goal. Oh, my bad.
Don't shoot the messenger.
My bad. Wait, did you think Arsenal was going to concede 0 goals all season? Because I didn't.
That's not what I said.
Okay, cool. So you're bringing up. You're bringing up the point. In terms of some of the. Don't worry, once, because I'm on you as well. Don't worry, because I'm on you.
Listen,
because the guy.
I'm just a messenger.
Wait,
the messenger. Are Arsenal going to? Because you've only. Look, this fancy football is great in the eye. You've done this, one of the best defense, one of this and that. One FA Cup with Unai Emery's side. That's all Arteta has in his locker. Arsenal going to win. Remember, it's not only the league. You got a Carabao Cup, you got the FA Cup, you got the Champions League, and you got the Premier League. So you're going to win something. I guess.
Wait. What does that mean? So let me ask you a question. Yeah. So let's just say if Liverpool go on to win the League Cup or the FA Cup, whatever trophy it is, are you gonna say that Slot won it with Klopp's team?
No. I'm gonna say that. Actually, no. I'm not gonna say. We'll talk down the line. Hold up. You're talking about Slot. Hold up. You're talking about Slot right now.
Like, what is this?
Nah, look.
I won it with Emery's team. Emery didn't win it.
You're going to can't land their points.
Emery didn't win a cup with Emery's team, bro. What does this mean? I'm very confused,
What's happened? What's happened all of these years? You've only won one FA Cup. You're talking like you're here, like you're City. Check your mirrors, as I've said. Check your mirrors, because you've only won one FA Cup.
Bro, do you have mirrors to check?
Yeah,
you have mirrors to check, bro. You can only look up. That's all your club can ever do.
That's calm. That's calm. Don't put yourself behind. I'm just saying, with all the other big clubs, check your mirrors, because you don't laugh at Spurs. Hold up. You don't laugh at Spurs. You don't laugh at Spurs.
And I will continue to laugh at Spurs.
We're not winning trophies.
I will laugh at Spurs all the time.
Okay, all right, cool. Before you laugh at other teams, check your mirrors, because you lot hype up Arteta like he's one of the best managers in the world. Carabao Cup, FA Cup.
Okay, you're talking about
Premier League. Where's the trophies?
Big clubs.
Big clubs, they win trophies, right? Man United. Last season had a terrible season in the league. They won a trophy because that's what big clubs do. That's what I know. Like when I look at the big clubs, I see them winning stuff. So why have you only won FA Cup in the last 5 years? One of the greatest.
How is the guy that's won nothing asking me why I've only won one?
But you can say that about me. But once again, I said, look at the big clubs. I'm not big club. We're not a big club. I'm saying, big clubs.
Can I come in here?
Yeah. Go on, George. Take the reins, please. Take the reins, George.
I'm gonna do more. I'm gonna reverse. Yeah, reverse.
You said you're doing a quadruple.
Reverse. Yeah. Do you know what?
You've done reverse, and guess what happened when you reverse? You hit the bar behind you, Hooks. Let's be honest here, bro. You said like Cass just pointed out rightly. You said you were doing the quadruple 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Then it happened that. Wait, stop. I'm gonna go now. Then it happened that we didn't get a striker like Gyökeres or someone, so we're not gonna do it. But now Raz is in. We're definitely winning the league. Because we've upgraded our team from last season. Let's have it right, yeah. You keep doing all this.
Johnny Minerals.
What D said quite rightly. This guy's a joke. That's a Johnny Minerals.
Yeah, quite rightly. Go on.
What he said quite rightly, is that he did win it with Unai Emery's team, and the difference is with Klopp and Slot. What you just tried to do is, Unai Emery got sacked mid-season. So he actually did take his team on for a few months. It was 3 or 4 months later that he went on and won it. Cool. He won his little trophy. But is he going to win a trophy this season? You said he's going to win the league. Cool. So off of the games that Arsenal have seen, actually talk to me, because what we're doing here is just
I did.
What have you seen? Wait, what have you seen this season so far to suggest that you're going to pit Man City to league? Because from what I've seen,
okay.
From what I've seen before you go,
from
the Man City side that. You know, if you saw the Never a Foul video, check it out. If not, Man City is scary. Man City are scary. Trust me, now. They ain't no joke this season. They've come out firing. Pep usually plays around first 3 games, but they ain't playing. Haaland's looking like a whole different robotic beast right now. This like looking like Terminator 4, bro. You know, the fully modded out thing. Kitted out.
I agree.
He's looking like right now. You guys haven't really, let's be honest here, attacking wise, I watched an Arsenal team that, especially in the last game against Brighton, you could look at that attack and you'd be like, this is going to happen quite a lot this season. There's a problem up front. Saka's not clinical. Havertz isn't clinical. And let's be honest, they score goals, Hooks, but they're not clinical players. You've then brought in Raza, who is far from it. We all know. 3 or 4
times. Question though, quickly. Just on that.
Wait, and then my last point is only good. You can go on that. You can go on.
Is he better than Martinelli? Do you think he's better than Martinelli?
But
okay, cool. So it's an upgrade, right?
It's an upgrade on Martinelli.
Okay, cool.
Upgrading on Martinelli is not hard. That's my point. Just like upgrading on
it's not hard. I just said it's upgrade, isn't it?
But the upgrade needs to be big enough for you to jump to league. So my last point is your only good attacker that can finish is Trossard, but he's only good off the bench. So you're gonna have a goals problem. How are you gonna beat this City team? That's what I want to know.
Well, we you may not know this, but we don't play Man City.
You don't need to beat. No, you play them twice, but you need to beat them to league. You need to be more consistent than them. That's my point.
We don't play Man City 38 times.
Let's not be silly.
And then the start that we had a slow start last season, and we went all the way to being within 2 points, well, technically 3 points of winning the league. So am I going to throw my toys out the pram off of 2 wins and a draw? No. Why would I? I know all you man want me to crumble and be vexed and be upset and all them things there. But so far, what I've seen my team do is win 2 games, when in both games, we didn't play great. I can admit that. We didn't play great. How slow our build-up was was jarring me. I won't lie. We need to pick up the pace, but that comes with playing more games. That comes with more match fitness. That will improve as the season goes on. And then in the game against Brighton, yeah, be it as it may, yeah, we drew. We went down to 10 men. And I'm a firm believer, when you go down to 10 men, yeah, you take what you can get. So I'm happier leaving that game with 1 point than 0 points. So from the first 3 games to take 7 points out of 9, I don't think that's not catastrophe. It's not catastrophe.
You know the thing is, yeah. You know the
you're doing very waffle because no one said anything about catastrophe. I've asked you a question to tell me how you're going to beat City, bro. Stop talking about how Arsenal won.
Okay, do you know how we're going to beat City?
Made Arsenal seem out.
Look. I want you to remember this, yeah, because I hope and I pray that after the Man City game, that I am on the same panel as you, innit? Because I'm petty and I remember all this, yeah. But I'm going to explain to you.
What have I said that was wrong?
I'm going to explain to you how we're going to be. Because this segue...
You agreed with me about your attack. So I wasn't wrong.
This is a perfect segue into the next point that I wanted to talk about, yeah? So in a week and 2 days, we're going to bun your Clark at your ground. That's what we're going to do. We're going to bun your Clark at your ground, yeah?
I'm so scared.
That's how it starts, yeah? And then after that, we're going to go to the Etihad and we're going to beat them. Yeah, and then I'm going to come back here and I want all of you, man, to ask me the exact same questions that you was asking me today. That is what I want.
But the thing is, you might be Spurs. You might be Spurs
on the line. Let's go. Will you put your hand
on so when do you want us to ask you? When do you want us to ask you?
Yeah, all these same questions.
Win the league. You might be Spurs, but let's be real. Arteta is a serial bottler. He's a bottler. Always hear excuses. When it comes to December last year, when it comes to December last year, you lot fumbled the bag. Like, what makes you think that even if you got a striker, you was going to win the league? Like, I don't understand how you're winning.
Because Brotherman just said one of our problems is being clinical. So if we went out and signed a clinical striker,
but you agreed. Hooks. You agreed.
Yeah, I agree. We are.
I wouldn't say, man. I wouldn't even say clinical. I think you need a more volume of chances. Personally, as well at the same time.
We need someone.
You create. I think you score quite a lot. I think you score quite a lot, anyways. It's just been a bit mid.
It's moments. At the start. It's moments, isn't it? Because there's bare times we should.
This is why Raheem the Dream Sterling's gonna cut it up.
Yeah, man.
A man like Pedro Porno is gonna get sliced and diced.
Yeah, sliced and diced. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't worry about my club, George. Worry about your club. Bear man,
talking about Arsenal, though.
My club. Worry about your club.
We're talking about Arsenal.
Huh?
We're talking about Arsenal.
I wonder why.
No, because
I didn't start with Arsenal.
It's Arsenal revisiting the Mbeumo deal. That's that part of the show.
I started with Crystal Palace. You know what I mean?
Do you think Arsenal should have went in for Mbeumo potentially this window?
100
because I saw another thing. Apparently, he's the highest on your list, and he can also play striker if you need him. But I would say he's more of a right winger. I think, you know what? Yeah, if he had braids or hair or something like a trim. I think he would be looked at a little bit differently. I think the fact that he's got a bald head and a beard and he's 24, he's get overlooked. I'm not joking,
bro. Bring him. Do you know how vexed I was that once the transfer window closed, I was seeing reports about how Arsenal were super close to signing Mbeumo, but decided against it for whatever reason. What was the reason, bro? That's a quick grab him immediately. Front line is upgraded. Imagine we signed him and Sterling. I'm looking at the window differently. And Mbeumo, I don't know about how everyone else thinks, but I think Mbeumo's way.
It's been quite established now that Arsenal wasn't ambitious enough to go out there and sign 2 forwards. They wasn't ambitious enough to even spend money on a forward that they went and got Chelsea's backup for free. So what that shows me, Hooks, and rightly so, again, is that Arsenal are not serious about this league. Because the way that I saw it, end of season, you said it yourself, if you finished a few points off of the league last season, if you finish a few points off the team ahead of you, the only way that you go and finish ahead of them is that you go and outspend them and sign some big players. I heard that this summer, all January, it was being built up that Arsenal were getting Tonio Oshmahan, Arsenal were getting Arsenal getting all these players. This is the stories that were painted out. And then what you've ended up with is Raza. You've literally ended up with Raheem Sterling 5 years past his prime. Do you know how? And you're telling me it's an upgrade. And you're telling me you're going for the league on an upgrade for a player that's 5 years past his prime.
It's undeniably enough. Okay, let me ask you a question. Yeah. So, actually, no.
When was the last time Raheem Sterling had a good
This is my viewpoint.
Answer that question.
This is my viewpoint. Yeah. If you say to me, you leave transfer deadline day with nobody, or someone of Raheem Sterling's level paying 40% of his wages and it's a straight loan deal, I'm taking it.
What you're basically saying is you can leave the club alone, or you can leave with a 4 out of 10. Are you?
Wait, you think Raheem Sterling's a 4 out of 10?
Sometimes
remember
it's
that.
best
Remember
to
that.
leave alone.
Remember
Sometimes
that for White Hart. Remember.
I don't think he's dead. I don't think he's dead.
4 out of 10. Okay.
I just think he was in a bad situation. I agree though. I think everyone could agree he's definitely past his prime. That's easy to say.
Yeah.
But someone goes. But I think if you can get 18 GA in a, like, I'm just gonna call it from a goals assist perspective at Chelsea. Yeah, from last year.
When was the last season he done 18 GA?
Last season.
Last season.
18 GA in the Premier League?
No, not in the Premier. No. He got like 14.
What? And he got like 10 of them in what? In Carabao Cup against?
No. We're talking about the Prem. Like, I think he got like 9 and 5, 8 and 5, something like that. Altogether in the Prem. But I'm just saying, like, I think under Arteta, I think it's easy to say in the way that
12 in the Prem, I think you got 2 in all.
Something like that, innit? Yeah.
One in the EFL. Yeah, 1 in the EFL. 8 and 4 in the Prem, and I don't know if he's got.
I'm personally.
You got 13 GA. You got 13 GA.
Yeah.
No, 14. 14. So 14.
14. I thought you got 10 and 8. But what's it called altogether?
You got 8 and 4 and 1 and 1.
Whatever altogether is. But I'm in belief that he goes to somewhere where he's hungry now. I think he's got that hunger in him that I think players need. And I think he's humbled himself. I think he's been humbled as well at the same time. And I think he's got something to prove. And I just think if you're going to go under somewhere like maybe Arsenal, you ain't got other than Man City again where he's already been. I don't think there's a situation better for him that he can go and thrive in, especially when they play more as a, well, the left wing does this. I don't know. Arteta's left wing situation is a little bit different these days because he plays with inverted left back. So like hugging the touchline and stuff might suit him a little bit more where he can drive in. But you probably want Sterling maybe more in the box potentially because that's where he lurks like the back post and gets them jammy goals and stuff like that. So I don't know. I think he's gonna. I think he does. I think he does well there. I think he does well there.
Sterling talk. The funny thing about the Sterling talk.
He needs a number 9.
80% of the Arsenal fans that are hyping him up right now, they're calling him bums about a few weeks ago. That's the funny thing about the whole Sterling thing. Because I don't understand. Like, be real, man. That's all I say. Just be real. I know he's joining your club, but be real. Just be real.
They've done it with Jorginho and they've done it with Havertz. What do you expect? Come on now.
I mean, they just, when it comes down to it, they're all bums, and then when it joins them, they're amazing players. Like,
it was Chelsea though, man.
Who said he's amazing? Who said he's amazing though?
Yeah, but he upgrades and this and that.
Wait, don't do that. If you was on Twitter the past 2 days and you saw those training videos, I saw them going around. They're talking about Sterling can chop inside better than any winger that we've got. He's so good on the ball. This is what I'm hearing. This is what Arsenal fans are putting. They're talking about how good he looks.
But this is the thing. Like, that's what I say. You, man, clearly got a problem with Arsenal fans on Twitter. So don't chat to me about it.
We don't have a problem with them. Hooks, you've been on the show for long enough to know that you are responsible for all Arsenal fans. Whatever gets said from an Arsenal fan outside of the show, you will take corn for. This is part of the show.
No, but they don't even like me, bro. I don't understand. They don't even like my opinion.
You said you watched the show before you was here, so you got it. When you came here and joined, you know what it's like. This is how it is.
I'm against them like you, man. I don't understand. Killed it, man. You know, by the way, look, I'm being super pragmatic about this Raheem Sterling thing, innit? All I know is he's an upgrade on Martinelli, Arsenal have the conundrum of Martinelli has to start because when Trossard starts, as of recent, he's nowhere near as impactful as he is when he comes on as a sub. So that means me as an Arsenal fan, I am forced to watch Martinelli play from the beginning. But at the moment, he's moving dead. So why would I not be happy at the fact that we now have another option to play on the wing who is more of a threat than Martinelli? Like, come on, let's just look at it logically. Like, what Sterling's actually going to do, is he's going to make it so teams can't just go, you know what, dash 5-6 man on Saka. Can't do that no more. Because if you leave Sterling over there with bare space, it's a problem. So now, Saka gets more space. Saka gets more freedom. So now Saka's more of a problem. I don't understand it. It's not, Sterling's here now, so now he's a Ballon d'Or winger. Bro, I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying. But if you look at it pragmatically, it's a good, for what we are paying and what Sterling has proved in the Premier League, be it as it may, the last 2 seasons at Chelsea, he hasn't been great. But if we look at his overall time in the Prem, he's been one of the better players that's been in the league.
Again, I never said that.
That's a fact.
Hooks,
why am I going to cry? I don't understand. What did you?
I get what you're saying. I came on here, and when you guys were looking, I said Arsenal. If he was going to sign for anyone, it would be Arsenal. Would be the best team for him. I'm not going to sit here and act like the guy won't have no contribution. But my point here exactly is that the contribution you need to win the league, like you've just said, will not come from Raheem Sterling. So that is my point here, and you know that, but you're still saying you're going to win the league.
What if Martinelli was to leave in January because he don't get much game time as much as the next, and then they bring in Mbeumo?
Yeah, but the season, we'll see where they are at that time. But right now,
what do you say? Why would it be too late? January? No, that's when they done it last time.
From now till January.
Like, there's options of Trossard, Sterling, and Mbeumo, Saka. That's quite good options.
Yeah, but that's down the line, Cass.
Goal scoring.
I don't think Mbeumo sits on the bench. He's not leaving Brentford to come sit on the bench.
But I think he gets gains. I think he gets gains regardless. You know what it is? These are quadruples, so they need to go for all of it.
I think they'll be out. They'll be out a few of them by January.
If Arsenal fans are so happy with Sterling, if we're not questioning the window, they're happy with Sterling, they're gonna win the league now. That's fine. We'll talk. We'll talk at the end of the season. I just come on. It was a media.
No, we will. We'll talk through every single game as it goes along, and we'll make sure that every single
media window. Like, be real. Be real. Your owners are not serious, man. Your owners are not serious. Whether your manager's turning down players or whatever, but if you lot were serious about winning the league, you would have showed it this year. You ain't serious. You ain't winning the league. It's obvious. Well, that's it. But we'll see.
What about your player Wharton? Like the future of Palace is looking like there's going to be a lot of money influx. Like, you know what I'm saying? So Wharton and Liverpool again. Apparently Liverpool could be leading this race at this moment of time. Actually, they were viewing him back in the summer alongside Man City, alongside obviously Man United, because we just want to be linked with everyone. But it looks like Wharton might be that guy that goes this next summer. It'll be if they need that profile that can dictate. I think he's perfect for them. I think he's perfect for anyone to take over any sort of reins for the future.
He is. And there'll be other clubs after him as well, but I wouldn't want to be them. I'll be honest. A lot of people said that Gay was going to leave. Eze was going to leave. All of that. Like, I've been saying for time, you don't want to be, especially when there's no release clause, you don't want to be negotiating with Palace, because next summer we'll be keeping, well, I think Gay will be sold and potentially Eze, but Wharton is under contract till 2029. And the way Parish has spoke about Wharton as well, linking him to likes of Rice, etc., he is not leaving for less than 100 M's.
I have to agree with D here. I can't, not on the price thing, not on the price, but I wouldn't want to be like trying to negotiate with Steve Parish is just like trying to negotiate with Daniel Levy. It's an absolute nightmare. This guy's gonna
minimum 80. Yeah, like, it's not. I don't see any club paying that. We'll see.
100 M's for who?
For Wharton.
Hooks, you're looking like that, but if Mark Gahey was 70, Eze was 70. I don't think he's going to hold out for any less than 75, 80. Yes, but that's the fee that he said would be minimum. He would only accept that, and he doesn't move from it. He doesn't he's not desperate.
On a contract for 2029 as well.
And also, wait, Hooks, the way I see it, you got to look at it like this as well. They're going to be in a position next year where, as Parish come out and said, he expected Eze to leave this year. So Eze is 100% leaving next year, maybe for around 60 odd mil. If Gahey goes, and probably again, if the interest is ramped up, they won't be in a position where they need to sell any more players than those two. So then they're 100%. Just going to look and tell you, look, if you want to buy our best player now, you're going to have to pay 80, 90. And I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't want to be anywhere near that deal. That's going to be one.
Who do you think's buying him for 100 M's?
No one. That's the point.
I say there was 115. So why is it?
That's why I'm not leaving. Well, there's someone, I don't know if Ineos are as stupid as they think, but Brexit means Brexit sometimes. And I don't know how far that Brexit means for them. That's what we don't know, is when Ineos is chasing a British player, how much they're willing to spend. But if you're saying 80 M's, I don't think anyone's touching Wharton 2-3 years in it. But at least this season and another season, I don't see him going anywhere. And you know what? That's the thing. If you're going to play that British tax, English tax, shall I say, and all that Prem tax, yeah, bro, it's going to be similar money to probably Declan Rice, especially if Palace were to get something like, let's say Palace get a European spot. Maybe there might be a point. Maybe they get to a semi-finals or something. They just upgrade basically. Yeah. He's definitely going for that sort of money. I don't think Liverpool would pay that sort of money for him, but I think Liverpool are quite smart in what they're doing. I reckon if they want someone to do that role that can swap with Gravenberch at this moment of time, if he was to keep succeeding,
now we're smart guys.
Yeah. But to be fair, no one said that. No one said that. Not Richard Pubes, the other that's your CEO now, Michael Edwards. No one said he's done. But at the same time, if they're going to lead that race, for someone that looks like they can fit a mold of the way I think Slot likes to play, what I can see, Wharton kind of fits that mold perfectly. And I think the same way, if Man City are looking for someone for the future of Rodri, would also be looking at someone maybe that's English, that's in the future, that can take over the reins eventually. Since what 19? 19?
No, 20.
I think he's 20 now.
20. I don't think you'd have a problem playing understudy.
Don't you think, looking at Liverpool's, like, I think with my
forward too,
and the change up of their board and like the little board changes, and I don't think Liverpool will spend that much money. I don't think that's in their category of type of players that they want. I don't.
History says otherwise, though. History says otherwise. They do this thing here where
they only spend big money on players when they've sold a big player.
Hear me out.
Never done it. Who do we have to sell to get Darwin Núñez?
Darwin Núñez.
Oh, yeah,
I challenge.
We can give you that one, and we saw how that's gone. We saw how
No, but that's not the point. The point
is that's one. Name me another.
No. The point you was making is that we have to sell.
No, but Mons, name me another.
We put 109 million pound bid on Caicedo. We bid 109 for Caicedo.
Bids are false. I'm not hearing about bids. It didn't go.
But you didn't let me finish, by the way.
Bids are
money wasn't spent. Tottenham bid about 80 million for Dybala, I heard. It never got spent, so it's bullshit to me. Let's see money that got spent.
Quick one. So with Liverpool,
we can all go on a website and put something in our basket. It doesn't mean that we got the money to buy it. You get what I mean? Like, you're out here doing window shopping, bro. You're putting stuff in your basket.
George, you know what it is? I think once clarify this for me, please. But if I'm correct, Liverpool do this funny thing of they don't spend one window and they spend big in the next window.
Yeah,
they do it all that they've been doing it for the last 10 years, pretty much.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Liverpool aren't the craziest spenders in the world. But
look who's leaving next
summer. Just because we meet our net spend, that doesn't mean Liverpool don't spend. That's a false.
I never said Liverpool don't spend.
Like, as I said, we've spent money on players. The players that certain people laugh at. Like, as I said, you can look at Szoboszlai, 70 million.
There's still shit
right there. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's another example of someone who we went and just activated his buyout clause without saying nothing. Activated the buyout clause, no one can say nothing. He was in. Who
went in that window? Who did you get rid of? People left in that window, no?
They got rid of Fabinho in that window.
Yeah, Fabinho.
We'd already bought McAllister. We'd already bought McAllister.
Yeah, for 34 point whatever they did.
35, yeah. We already bought McAllister. So, and we bought
Gravenberch. But like for 35 M's. Like
and we bought Gravenberch.
Was it Gravenberch a long obligation, isn't it?
No. Gravenberch, we bought Gravenberch.
No, Mons, you will spend money. You have spent money in the past as well. Like,
yeah, I'm not saying we're the big boy spenders. I ain't saying that. Like, I'm bro. You know,
you have the money to spend on that one player. Like, you can do it. You can do it. But the problem is now, yeah, when comparing to the past, I feel like the context right now with PSR is also important. Now, I don't know about Liverpool's accounts, but it'll be interesting to see how much
we're blessed. We are blessed.
By the way, you got to think of it. Trent. So they got a few things to sort out. You got Van Dijk, Trent. All their four, I would say, their biggest earners, unless you can tell me whoever else wants. Alisson, Van Dijk, Trent, Salah's going to be the key ones to see who goes and who stays in it at the end of the season. You got to think of wages. I know, but they're trying to actually keep Salah on a contract extension.
No. Salah wants to stay. Get it right.
Yeah,
we haven't offered him a contract. Salah wants to stay.
So whatever it is like you got to see. The way is if their two big hitters are going to go, I can just imagine them also replacing them with some good big hitters, not potential good players already.
They would replace them, but obviously, but you know what I mean, Cass? Like, they're doing that because the massive wages that they're going to save from the Salah means they can afford to go and spend it on a big player, but they don't do it without getting rid of someone big or getting rid of like a load of money. Like, I'm not taking a piss. You work in a similar way to Spurs.
I can give you.
You don't just go out and spend money like City.
Yeah, Arsenal, they're not crazy spenders, but
City or Chelsea, like, just go and get a player for 100 mil. You wouldn't do it without significantly bringing half of that back in or more.
Well, all right. Well, if this is the case, they spent 172 million euros last summer and sold 60 million euros. But then again, a lot of that money was up front. That's what got used for Szoboszlai though. So.
But then how much did they get off the wages though? Because they had players leave. This is.
Well, the thing is, I don't think Fabinho and Henderson were even on mad wages.
Why is this a thing now? Like, bro, the bottom line is we sold X amount and we spent X amount.
We're
trying to get into the logistics of it. Like, we look into like other things when it comes to spending. No, George was saying we don't spend big. he said we don't spend big without selling players, but there are examples of Liverpool spending big without selling players. I'm not saying we do that naturally. I'm not saying we're known for doing it, but there are examples of Liverpool doing that. And I just told you that Darwin Núñez, there was no sale, there was no nothing for Darwin Núñez.
Yeah, but exceptions don't prove the case. If anything, I mean, so exceptions don't disprove the case. If anything, they prove the case.
What do you mean?
No,
George said we don't. He said we don't.
Yeah, but having one example doesn't disapprove my case. That's my point. I've said historically you don't. Doing it one time.
If anything, the fact that you can only name one time.
And that's my point. But I already agreed with you. I already said that we're not known for always spending big, just randomly forking out peas for a player and just keeping it stepping. Do you see what I'm saying? We're not known for that. So I agree with you on that.
Someone in the chat said you sold free players to fund Núñez.
But like what Cass is saying, Liverpool are still capable of doing that if we really want to do. If we really feel like the player is right for the team.
Wait, Mons. Someone just clarified. Apparently, Mane was sold so you can get Núñez. And Mane was about 40 mil. So that's half.
Yeah, but
Mane was 30 mil. No, Mane was not. Mane was 30 mil, bro. He was 30 mil.
35 mil plus
Núñez was 80 mil.
I remember that one.
No, Mane was 30 mil.
Half of that.
Núñez was 80 million, bro. He was 80 million, bro. He was 80 million.
Now, to be fair, like they
was about 30
they can spend.
Actually,
you know, if they want to, but I don't know if they would.
Wait. You sold Nico Williams for 20 M's. This is all euros. You sold.
By the way, when we hijacked Diaz off of you, who did we sell in January to go get Diaz when he cost 60 M's?
No, Mons has been found out. He's waffling.
Yeah, no, you actually got.
You got like you didn't sell anyone in that window.
Oh, wait. Answer
my question. No. Hold on. Answer my question. Who did we sell to go get Diaz when he cost 60 M's?
I think that was going to be that's always known as the
fucking silence.
Diaz was not 60 M's. Why are you capping now?
It was 51 million euros.
Wait, Diaz wasn't 60 M's.
No, it was 51 million euros.
50 million, and then
same shit. Who did we say?
Like 45 million.
No, he wasn't. I remember that fee. It was about 45 million pounds.
Oh,
and in that transfer window, you sold Harry Wilson to Fulham for 14 million euros.
37 million he cost.
You sold Awoniyi for 8.5. You sold Xherdan Shaqiri for 6 million, and then you got Gigi Wijnaldum off your. Well, not just him, Gigi Wijnaldum and Nat Phillips.
Wait, you're talking what window? Wait, you're talking about the 2016 window?
No, Diaz. You signed Diaz in 21.
Can I get a word in quickly? Yeah,
January window.
Look, first and foremost, how big? Yeah, no one said about Liverpool squad size at the time. Sometimes it's usually the case of getting rid of someone to free up space to get next man. Once a month. I know your team has been stressed with money in it, and we cuss like because obviously you ain't spend when you needed to spend the way you needed to.
Like
I'm just saying, when do we start cussing about selling players to make room for next better players or that cost a little bit more? Like when is that an actual thing?
Arsenal do that and it pisses.
Yeah, but I'm thinking like, but why are we looking down on something like that? That's called good business.
Overdoing it, bro. We just literally said we bought in a player for £80.
I'm not looking down on it.
We bought in a player, Darwin Núñez for 80 million, yeah. And now man are saying that because we sold Mane for 30 million, look, see, you're selling players to go and make money for players. Like, let's say, go and look at everyone else's time when they bought big players. There's probably been one signing or one outgoing prior that maybe isn't the exact amount, but it's still like to at least get the books down a little bit. Every team does that.
I'm very confused.
Every team has sold a player and it's taken a little bit of the price off to balance the books, or not balance the books, but at least to reduce the price. That's not a Liverpool thing.
I'm confused because the original statement was you sell to buy, and you yourself said, I know that Liverpool is not a team that just goes out and buys. So I'm very confused what we're doing here.
No, but it's a 60. No. But in the last two transfer windows, I just checked. It's like a 60 million euro difference, 70 million euro difference.
That's what
that's pretty cool. Good business. It's called good business, no?
But no one's
looking down on it though, Cass. The problem here is that I didn't look down upon it. I just said that Liverpool would not fork out the money for Wharton because that's not in their club structure. That's not what they do. And then once defenders saying that they would,
that's a lie.
I hear it.
It wouldn't happen. And I proved it.
Yeah, but the difference is, by the way, though, this summer, yeah, they basically made €5 million plus, like on the net spend on the profits on a margin, right? So that does help. That indicates for next season they're going to spend big, and whether that's on Wharton for 80 million because that's a 5-6 year investment or something like that.
They probably will spend big.
They will.
Do you not agree? Like you've highlighted at the start, that those big contracts, either VVD, Alisson, Salah, or Trent, 1 or 2 of them are leaving. And that's going to be.
Now you're talking about contracts.
That causes a hole. No, that's going to cause a hole.
These outgoings happen at every season for every team. So whenever anyone spends big, yes, their money from the wage bills goes to players.
No, because your club is notorious. Mons, you were stressing. You were stressing all summer because you didn't sign no one, bro. You're out here starving. You're out here eating up air bubbles, bro. Let's not do this, man. Everyone here was getting signed.
What you're saying is different. What you're saying is different. I'm telling you that if we feel like a player is worth the money, we will go out and spend the money to get them. Which, granted, I'm not saying we are known for doing that, but Liverpool, if they feel a player is perfect for the system, they'll go and spend the money needed to go and get it done.
I thought you were going to do that for Bellingham.
It's just,
I thought you were going to do
that. We didn't put in a bid. We didn't put in a bid for Bellingham.
I heard he was going to live. I heard that you guys want.
So now we're moving the goalpost. Now you're moving the goalpost. You didn't put in a bid for Bellingham.
These were players that all you needed to do was put the money in because I got told that your club.
The only one we put in a bid for was Caicedo. It was Caicedo.
No, I got told your club was big enough to attract these players. I was told that Mbappe and Bellingham would only come to Liverpool in England.
Again, now you're moving the goalpost. Now you're moving the goalpost.
The problem must have been the money. No, the problem must have been the money.
You're taking the argument somewhere else. I'm not talking about.
No, you just don't want to have that. You don't want to have that conversation because it's uncomfortable conversation. You don't want to have it.
No, but we're talking about something. You're taking it somewhere else. It's not an uncomfortable situation. If we put in a bid for those players, then we can have that conversation. So if you want to talk about Lavia and Caicedo, then we can have that conversation. Which we actually put in the 50 million and the 109 million.
I said
Bellingham, the Tchouaménis, the Enzo Fernandez. We didn't put a bid in for those players. So what are we doing here?
Lavia and Caicedo didn't want to come to you. That was the only difference. They blank out rejected you.
I'm not disputing
that.
I'm not disputing that. But the point is, I'm saying that if Liverpool feel like a player is right, they will put the money down, and that's not crazy for me to be. That's not crazy for me to say. You lot wanted Diaz, you put the money down. He came to Liverpool.
I mean, we didn't actually put the money down. We put less. That was the problem. You guys were willing to pay the release. We were trying to negotiate outside of the you paid the release.
We actually put the actual money down. Fair enough. Yeah, but I said if you want to play,
it's similar. Like I said, with Caicedo, at the end of the
day, anyway, if you want to put the money down for a player, like we will do that. Granted, there might be players coming off the wage books, or there might be a player sold before them, but that happens with every team. So, like. And it's not something to look down upon. And I'm not saying, and I'm agreeing with the first point you said, that Liverpool aren't known for doing that. Like, we're not notoriously known for just slapping money down outright. But there's definitely cases where we will definitely do that if we feel like the player's worth it. And there's nothing wrong with that. So
I never said there was anything wrong with it. I just highlighted a fact. And that we went around in a circle just to come back around to the start. That I was right.
Bro, I said no, because you man are still disagreeing. I said if Liverpool feel like the player's worth it, we're slapping the money down. And there's examples of that.
I feel like that's every club. If they really want to play, they will.
So,
but Liverpool just don't do it enough.
Hey, Mark, you know what's funny though? A lot of people were getting onto you a few weeks ago, and I'm seeing 9 points after 3 games.
Bro. And the thing is, this is why I said we was linked, G. This is why I said we was linked. Because man were just chatting shit on my name, talking about signings, and guess what my saying is? It's all fun and games until the ball's kicked, right?
No, because the biggest thing was guys will talk about preseason, right? And they're saying preseason means nothing. Which I don't understand that point that it means nothing, because especially when
my god, I can't have this now. You don't have to stop this right now, because you know what, last year, by the way, when I got gassed over a preseason, by the way, when I got gassed, I got told this is why football's not kicked properly and you don't look into preseason, like, and all this kind of stuff. But because of this year, it means something.
No. All right, the reason, no. When it comes to a new manager, it will mean something because you're seeing the style of play under a new manager, and you're getting to grips of kind of how they're going to play, etc. Like when it comes to managers that's been there for more than one season, then like the pressure of preseason kind of goes down. It kind of goes down. But guys were laughing about Slot.
I'm in favor of at least 65% in belief that preseason really means something. The way you start, I'm in belief of it, but I get ridiculed about it. Well, last year I did, innit? But just saying, innit? I think it matters a little bit more than what people think it does, especially in today's age. I think it's all about fitness more time, of course. But at the same time, need to adopt something, and that's what gets you started in the league all the time. Especially if you're, let's just call it a club that's trying to do more well, rather than a club that knows.
Carry on what you were saying, my brother. Carry on what you were saying.
I need to. And I saw your manager go to Old Trafford and do not only just make Ten Hag look like an idiot, which is always expected, but even before the season kicked off, but also, this Ten Hag that's been getting gassed up even in pre-season, he kind of exposed him. He went to Sky Sports and said, "This is how they set up, this is how they press, this is how like." What's up with the slot? I thought Liverpool were gonna be meaty because of your transfer business.
How about this? I said even without signings, we don't sit with you and we don't spit with Spurs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're on our own little island until I see maybe 10, 15 games with Champions League, what we're really capable of, innit? If we're still doing well while we're playing these Champions League games with a few injuries, then I can sit there and go, maybe we do sit there with Arsenal. Maybe we do. You know what I'm saying? But right now, like, Liverpool have won all 3 games, not conceded a goal. We look defensively better. The attackers seem to be enjoying the new system, but apparently it was Jurgen Klopp that was getting all the go-go juice out of these man. Apparently these men were meaty, and our squad isn't even better than Chelsea's. And while Klopp's gone, the drop-off was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So,
in all fairness,
I'm not saying that was everyone on the panel. I'm not saying it, George. I didn't mention your name, George. I didn't mention your name. I didn't even mention your name. I'm not saying this.
No, but I'm just saying the way that you're talking, you're talking in a way where you're trying to fire multiple indirect shots at people, whether you.
Oh, listen, if the boot.
But what I'm saying,
I need to be the conversation.
But what I'm saying is, you won all the games you won. You should have won those games.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
No, because I predict
that wasn't the energy. That wasn't the energy preseason. That wasn't the energy. It wasn't the energy.
I predict you win all those games.
Yeah,
okay,
you said that, but that wasn't the energy. Now that Liverpool look good, please, no one change the narrative.
Yeah, go to the
narrative. No, that's what we're not gonna do. I was hearing come shot all preseason.
Not from me though.
I was hearing come shot.
I hear it.
You know what I'm saying? Top machine. Less of that. Less of that.
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying? Less of that.
Quick one. Rumors obviously circulating. Should Man United take back Angel Gomes?
That's fake rumors, man. He ain't going back to your club.
He's a free agent next summer. England again. Brexit means remember he's an England international now properly.
Brexit.
Yeah, I'm just saying Brexit means Brexit, and United need midfielders. And what a better way to come back after getting? I don't know why we released him. It's
what United need, Kaz. Let's be real. Let's not talk about players. Let's change your manager first, then we can start talking about players. Because you're talking about United need midfielders and that. United can get whatever they want until they got that bold fraud at their football club. It doesn't matter if Gomes
trust me,
focus on that first, then we can start talking about players. That's how I see it.
Time in, time out, we get told like Man United are linked to this midfielder, Like just like D said, as long as you have Ten Hag, you will have no midfield. Let's be honest.
If you believe he's as dusty as he is, then he doesn't survive till the summer.
You've signed Ugarte, and I'll be honest. I don't think Ugarte improves your team as much as many may think. He's a bit of a fancy Højbjerg. He's just gonna, sort of break. He just breaks down the lines here and there, but he gets dribbled past a lot on the ball. Really not up to the scratch.
Wins all the dribbles as well.
Spicy Højbjerg, man. He's just got a nice name. Ugarte. Like, it sounds a bit nice, but let's be real. Like, if he was European, he would just be like Højbjerg, bro. The Viking. But on Angel Gomes, I ain't watched him in the French league, but whenever I watched him for England under 21s, he's cold in that 6, sort of playing the deep playmaking role. Controlling the line.
He's originally a 10.
He's originally a 10, but for England, I've always seen him playing deeper. He plays deep with Curtis Jones next to him, and then ESR usually in the 10 doing his thing.
It could be Gomez. I can see it.
I think I can't see them 3 working together, but I think Gomez, I think he needs to find himself back.
2 physicals, 2 boxes, and then
Casemiro and Fernandez won't be playing.
Hey, next summer, love it.
You're jumping in your time machine. You never talk about that. You never talk about the present, do you? Never.
What do you mean? We just done a whole weekend beforehand and Monday and Tuesday on it. What are you on about?
I'm just saying, when it comes to like
Yeah, but I know this.
About
This
the
is
future or the
yeah,
past.
but all right, wait 1 sec. But we just spoke about Wharton, which is the future. We just talked about
No, when
Mbeumo,
it
which
talks
is
about Man
now the
United,
future.
you're gonna come to
But
Man
Man United,
United,
but that's the whole segment. The whole Gomez. I could talk about it now. We could talk about how shit United is. I can talk about it all day long. To be fair,
No, we don't need to. We don't need to. You don't need to.
But the thing is, but I'm saying if there's next summer, if Angel Gomez, who's going on a free, by the way, on a free, bro, Brexit means Brexit, innit? Run it up, Morgan. Give Spice as well. Run him too. Need him, boys. You know what I'm saying? Stafford boy. In between Brom and Manny. Run it up.
I'm actually happy that Morgan Gibbs White got into the England team.
Bro, it's about time.
Yeah, it's about
time.
He's a good player, man. He's a real good player. That's who Tottenham's looking for, you know. That's who you needed, man. You needed someone.
They got the wrong lighty, fam. They went over there and Nottingham Forest and got the wrong one. They're like, oh shit. Oh shit. We thought he was Morgan Gibbs White. It was like the referee when he got confused over flipping, what's it called? Gibbs and flipping Oxlade-Chamberlain. Booked the wrong one. They must have said that, brother. He must be working for Tottenham now. But yes, sorry, George.
Well, Brendan Johnson was good off the bench against Newcastle.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, he actually was, to be fair. He was their game changer. He's Andrew's love child.
Wait, hold on.
By the way,
George. Oh no, sorry, go on.
Yeah, quick one, George. I thought you looked like Douglas Luiz, but you look like Jordan Ibe. Are there any international matches you're looking forward to? Big up, guys. You're on mute, by the way. I think
that guy is way darker than me, man. What are we doing here? That is, I ain't nothing. He's a chocolate, bro. I'm like a caramel. Allow me, man. I'll take the Douglas Luiz though. So definitely not Jordan Ibe. Failed baller. But yeah.
What was I gonna say? George, like, do you still think your wingers are better, man?
I don't rate Brennan Johnson. If you're going to try coming to Brennan Johnson, what I said in that conversation, what I said in that conversation, I remember, you acted like the conversation was a month ago. I remember it very clearly. I said my wingers are more effective, as in they get more GNA. We'll see how the season ends if who ends up with more GNA. But I'm not going to do the Brennan Johnson.
Or just high up the league.
No, let's be honest, Anna, because Luis Diaz has looked good at the start of the season. I'm going to give it to him. He's looked a bit better, a bit more clinical. You know, I've never been someone that didn't rate him. Let's not do that here. I've always,
excuse me.
No, we cooked Luis Diaz a few times, but let's not act like I called him dead or anything. I know when they were doing Luis Diaz versus Noni Madueke and Dom was here, I was saying Luis Diaz is levels above that clown, bro. So let's not do that here, yeah. But you've still got the likes of Gakpo with little to no, you know. No contribution.
He'll probably get sold next summer.
Then I look at the likes of who you got on the other side. Jota, he started okay. Salah, innit? There's no questions about him. Nunes,
he's getting sold.
Does anything need to be said about that guy? So 2 of your wingers are looking very meaty right now, and 2 of them are carrying you. So we'll see how the season plays out.
It's still Jota, we got a little Chiesa there. You know what I'm saying? As
well. I forgot about Chiesa. You know I rate Chiesa, so we're not going to do that, bro. That's my
wow.
I ain't going to talk about that one. That's my star player.
Big up to everyone, by the way. If you ain't smashed the likes, make sure you do so. Remember, likes are very important. You can check everyone's channels out in their name tags. You make sure you just put them up into the YouTube search bars and you'll find them. So there's no confusion. Whether it's Big Six bands, the Palace is back at the nest. We got halftime hooks. Let's get him to 1,000. Do-Rag Diary. Let's see if that comes to light on YouTube one day. But yeah, man, look, it's going over to Rance's channel where you find me and him. Long day, man. His community's gonna kill me. But
you lot can do your therapy, man. You lot can do your therapy.
Nah, it's not even that.
Man United, is that Man United sport?
Yeah.
I was gonna choose.
So yeah,
long combos.
Yeah, long combo, man. Well, make sure you run over to Rance's
They're here
channel.
talking about other man's thing. Talk about your team, bro. I want to hear the rants about your team. You and Rance.
In a bit, man. We're gonna go to Rance's channel right now. Dickheads, man.